This is the Scrap Metal and Commodities Recycling Report brought to you by BENLEE Roll-Off and Open-Top Trailers and Raleigh Goldsboro Metal Recycling. Today is Monday, December 14th, 2015. Last week's highlights were steel prices rose for the first time in months, copper prices finished the week at a one-month high, and one of the largest scrap metal companies in Chicago abruptly closed their doors. After months of declines, steel production had a small uptick in the last reporting week. Reasons were high levels of automotive production, reduced steel imports, and continued slow growth of the U.S. economy. Oil prices adjusted for inflation are now at 10-plus year lows as Saudi Arabia continues to drill and as the U.S. high levels of pumping continue. Globally, oil consumption is growing, but supply is growing faster. The number of U.S. oil drilling rigs, major consumers of steel, continued falling due to low prices. This downward trend will continue for months unless something changes. Imports of finished goods steel have been falling almost steadily all year, and in November they hit a new low for the year. That's great news for U.S. steel mills. Put all together, with some positive economic news, a small increase in steel production, and lower imports, for the first time in about 5 months, there was a small uptick in scrap ferrous prices. Related, Nucor and AK Steel both announced steel price increases. Copper came down a bit this morning, but closed up for the week at a high for the past approximately 5 weeks. The reasons were clear. Glencore, Freeport-McMoRan, and American Anglo, three of some of the largest copper miners in the world, announced major cutbacks, which will reduce supply, leading to higher prices. Looking at this 5-year copper price chart, we see that we really are near 6-plus year lows though. Aluminum was up a bit, looking at this 2-month chart, but there were no new announced cutbacks that would get prices up. And in reality, again, looking at aluminum's 5-year chart, it's much like copper, and that we are near 6-plus year lows. Low scrap prices and low margins at scrap yards took a major toll last week on the scrap industry. One of the largest scrap operations in Chicago with multiple yards abruptly closed their doors. The largest recycling company in the world, Sims Metal Management, began executing its resetting plan with multiple scrapyard closings as their stock price hit new 12-year lows last week. Another large operation that closed about 18 months ago in the Southeast had its owner plead guilty to bank fraud, which had been going on in an attempt to keep the company open. Importantly, the U.S. economy has continued to grow, yet there are multiple signs of slowing, and last week, Wall Street's S&P 500 index had its worst week since August. Despite this slowing in the U.S., while things could change, most believe the U.S. Fed will increase interest rates this week for the first time in about 10 years, which will be a drag on many industries. As for a positive, this amazing chart of U.S. gasoline prices adjusted for inflation is very interesting. It shows that gas prices are lower today than they were in 1972, almost 43 years ago, and going lower. This, along with the very unusually warm weather, bringing lower heating bills, is having a very positive effect on the middle class and struggling Americans. We hope all have a safe and profitable week. My name is Greg Brown.